I heard you mention that there was a spike in certain types of autoimmune types reactions in some of your patients.
Yeah, and this is no question. So during COVID, we would run an autoimmune panel on patients, and we could see the top 25 autoimmune diseases in our country. We could see if that spiked or not. And COVID hit right in the middle of that. And we were already testing autoimmune panels on every single patient. There was a day where I saw about 8 different patients, and I'd ask them, what was the onset of your symptoms? You know what they said?
No.
COVID vaccine.
Oh, wow.
And they said, I got the vaccine, and 2 days later, or 1 day later, or 12 hours later, I started to develop all these symptoms and problems.
Yeah.
And there was one day where we had about 8 of those patients, and I had the students behind me, the clinicians behind me, and we're like, oh crap, I think the vaccine is actually inducing an autoimmune disease in these patients.
Wow.
And so we started to do these tests on these patients, and we started to see autoimmunity. Well, they didn't have autoimmunity before, and now all of a sudden they had autoimmunity explode. The most common antibody that we saw, this is scary, the most common antibody we saw with these patients after a vaccine was cardiac peptide antibodies, which is antibodies to cardiac tissue.
Yeah.
And they were having a ton of different heart symptoms, cardiovascular symptoms, and problems there. And of all the panels that we ran, that was the most common autoimmune reaction that we saw post-COVID vaccine.